Greetings everyone, it's Kaz here with a very interesting piece of Fallout related news, specifically relating to the future of the franchise and Obsidian's potential future with the franchise, because the director of Fallout New Vegas, a game I have not played and I really wish I do at some point, because so many Fallout fans and Bethesda fans alike speak about that game, of how absolutely incredible it is, so I've always wanted to give it a try, and I certainly would if it was remastered. But anyway, the Fallout New Vegas director, Josh Sawyer, recently spoke to IGN.com, and this piece of news is from IGN, so I will leave the original article in the description down below. This news actually came to light a number of days ago now. I actually saw a very small amount of people cover it and actually discuss it, so I thought, why the hell not? Let's discuss the fact that Obsidian has said that they would love to work on another Fallout game. Here's the exact quote from Josh Sawyer. Quote, "I would certainly love to work on a Fallout game again. I know there are tons of people at Obsidian who would love to work on a Fallout game again. If we were given the chance, we would certainly love to." Even though he's currently working on projects that aren't related to Bethesda's open world franchise, Sawyer said he gets more questions about Fallout than anything else, which is of course no surprise, noting that the question as to whether or not Obsidian will return to the franchise is something people ask him all the time, which is of course no surprise, again considering how beloved Fallout New Vegas is. So he specifically says here, if they were given the chance, and that is simply because if Bethesda lets them do it. I believe right now, based on this quote, that Obsidian is not working on a Fallout game. I believe that prior anyway. It just didn't make a lot of sense with them working on two major projects right now. It didn't make a lot of sense for one of them to be a Fallout title. I didn't think they were working on Fallout right now anyway, but I think this pretty much confirms that they weren't. If he's coming out saying, yeah, we would love to work on Fallout again, I think that pretty much implies, unless you're trying to throw people off, which I guess is plausible, but I guess that does pretty much imply that no, Obsidian is currently not working on the Fallout franchise. And if that is not true, probably won't see another mainline Fallout game for many years if Obsidian isn't working on one. Now, I understand another developer other than Obsidian and other than BGS could be working on a Fallout game, and considering the financial success that was Fallout 4, that would make a lot of sense for Bethesda to want to get another Fallout game in the marketplace as soon as possible to try and capitalize on the brand right now, while it's still at least somewhat hot. I know Fallout 4 came out almost 2 years ago now, but it is still in gamers' recent memories, as opposed to letting it stay dormant for 10 years and then bringing Fallout 5 back in that period of time. That is a long time, and I don't know if they want to get that same financial success if they want to wait that long. Granted, at the same time, Fallout 4 had such big financial success, mainly simply due to the hype building up for so long, for fans waiting so long. So I guess if they want to use that strategy again, I guess perhaps from that perspective, it actually would be efficient to wait 10 years for Fallout 5 or whatever the next Fallout game is. It would be awesome if Obsidian made another Fallout game, even though basing off this quote and what we know Obsidian is currently working on in other places as well, it's very unlikely that we're ever going to get another Fallout game from them, which is especially saddening considering that they want to. But if it does end up happening, it won't be for many years to come. I think the next Fallout game will not be from BGS. I don't think the next Fallout game is going to be Fallout 5. I think they will do something similar again, like they did with Obsidian, just with another developer. I don't think they're going to develop the next one. I think they're going to give the franchise to another developer again, not Obsidian, and they're going to see what they can do with it, while Bethesda Game Studios themselves works on Elder Scrolls 6 and their two other secret projects, huge secret projects that we know nothing about, because they're going to need to complete and get through all of that stuff before anyone gets to Fallout 5, and if they've got to get through all of that, if they've got to get through at least 3 more games being released, 3 more huge projects being released by Bethesda Game Studios, and we all know how big those games are, then there's a very good chance we're not going to see Fallout 5 for 10 to 15 years, which is an insane amount of time. So that's exactly why I don't think they want the franchise to go stale that long and to go dormant that long. I think they will release another Fallout game, but it is definitely cool that Obsidian is willing to make another Fallout game if Bethesda is willing to oblige and give the franchise back to them once again. So as always, please leave your thoughts on this topic in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, please do check out some more of my content on the channel and subscribe if you like what you see. That's enough from me. Thank you all very much for watching today's video. I'll see you all next time. Do take care and farewell.